Who's that? Who's this, Sherlock? Who's this? Oh, that's you. Is he? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Diane and you're watching MisunderstoodCheeky YouTube vlog. So this entry will be about Sherlock, and I know that everyone is very excited to hear more about Sherlock. And with this entry, I will be telling you about Sherlock's day yesterday. It was a special day yesterday for him because unfortunately we had to desex him. For anyone who may be curious of what desexing means, it's actually a castration procedure that doctors or veterinarians do for dogs or other animals so that they won't be able to repopulate or reproduce. For dogs like Sherlock, he's going to be castrated by the vet separating it and removing his testicles. Okay, wait. Let me stop myself there first. Since this is going to be a vlog that will have too much information about desexing, let me show you this clip first on when we're about to pick up Sherlock after his desexing. Hi guys, so we are on our way to pick up Sherlock. Today is the day for him, so we do not know actually what to expect with his desexing, but we're hoping for the best, and if ever that we needed the cone, then we'll just purchase it from the same clinic that we sent him to. It's a 20 minutes ride going to his hospital, but Alan here picked me up from work because I already sent Sherlock this morning to the hospital. After the surgery, I'm going to post his post-operation condition so that everyone can be aware of what to expect from their dog if they're going to desex him. Desexing is very common here in Australia, and it is not government mandated, but it is actually being encouraged by the government to avoid unplanned litters or stray. At the same time, it's very good for the health of dogs because it has some health benefits which later on I will tackle. If we will compare it to the country where we came from, which is Philippines, it is not very common for owners to desex their dogs because most of the owners breed their dogs and sell them to people who want to buy. Thus, there are many strays in the Philippines. We have parked our car and now we're going to Sherlock's hospital. Hi! Why do you have that bandage? Why do you have that bandage?
So the bandage on the leg is where we put IV fluids. So all surgical patients go on IV fluids.
Okay.
That's just a pressure bandage now, so you can take that off in 20 minutes.
Okay.
It comes off really easily.
Okay.
See this one?
Okay, how do you wear it?
This one you can just pull it off. It's very easy. This one.
Alright.
That's just where it's a pressure bandage. You know when you take the blood.
Yeah.
So this goes on really easily. You just push it in his head and the collar, this collar, sew it through here.
Oh, alright.
Through here, and then you can tie to it.
Alright,
Okay?
alright.
But yeah, like I said, only when he's not attended, when you want up there to cut him.
Is it easy to remove as well?
Yeah, it's easy to you just pull it out.
Oh, just pulling it as well. Okay, okay.
In this vlog entry, I will be tackling about the benefits, the cons, and the cost of how much we pay for Sherlock's desexing. So yesterday was Sherlock's desexing and I wasn't able to send him to the hospital because I had to go to work. My husband Alan took a day off on that day and worked from home instead because he needed to send Sherlock in the morning. Going there, I am not sure what happened, but I think Sherlock did well, and then the doctor had explained to Alan on what will we expect on the surgery that Sherlock is going to have. So Sherlock was weighed 7 kilos at his age of 6 months, and we're expecting that he's going to become heavier as he grows older, but not more than 10 kilos. So let me tell you about the benefits on what we can expect for a dog who's being desexed. So firstly is the benefits of having a low chance of having cancer. When I researched it, it says that if he has been desexed, then the chances of having prostate cancer will be lesser for dogs that has been desexed. Number 2 is his temperament. Sherlock does have a very good temperament right now, but I'm not saying that he's not going to change over time, because he's going to be an adult and eventually he'll have this kind of temperament, and we're not sure on what to expect. But of course, after the operation and him not having those hormones, then his temperament will be lesser, so he's going to be more mild and tame, though Sherlock is already tame and we cannot really complain about that. But that's the second point that I want to point out, benefits of desexing. Number 3, they're going to be less territorial. So if you will notice, dogs are very territorial, especially male dogs. They tend to go around the park and then pee anywhere. Whenever someone pees there, they make sure that they also pee on that specific thing. But for dogs that has been desexed, it's going to be less. Number 4, and the least concern that we have, is here in Australia, we are required to register Sherlock to the town council. Like for example, here in our suburb, we pay around $100 for Sherlock, which is prorated for 6 months from October to April. And after that desexing, we're going to pay 50% off after that, though I promise you that's the least of our concern right now, because what we want for Sherlock is just to be healthy. Alright, so before I give you the cons or the negative effects of desexing for dogs, let me show you Sherlock's day 1 progression after his operation. So today is Sherlock's first day post-op condition. Hey boy. Wanna come out? Come on. Come on. Come on, Sherlock. It's okay. You wanna come out? Yes, come on. Sherlock. I think I have to carry Sherlock. Wait for my cons. Part of the cons of this procedure is Sherlock's metabolism is going to be slower. So we should make sure that what he eats is healthy in his diet. We have to make sure that we always bring him to the park. Well, we bring him to the park at least every day if it's not too hot for him. But we have to make sure that he does his regular exercise, his walks, and play with his dog mates so that he can burn all of those calories that he's been storing for the whole day. Second con is the recovery period. We're not really sure how fast Sherlock is going to recover. Initially, we were advised it's going to be 1 to 2 days, but we're still observing Sherlock, so we're not really sure on how fast he's going to recover. To be honest, when I come home, today is the first day of his post-op, and I've noticed that he's more livelier compared to yesterday or compared to last night. He's still wearing the cone. He cannot resist himself licking that part where the operation was done. So we have to leave the cone on for the whole day while we're away, while we are at work. But we're hoping that he will recover soon on the second and on the third day. Second bad side of it, as I've mentioned, of course, since they're desexed, they cannot reproduce anymore. So if we want future babies for Sherlock, we cannot have that anymore. Before I give you the third part of my vlog, let me show you second day of Sherlock post-operation. Here is Sherlock on his day 2 after surgery. No, you can't lick it! Sherlock, stop! Stop! Let us go to the preparation on how we prepared Sherlock before the operation. Make sure that we give him a bath, because after this operation, we might have to wait like a week or 2 for him to recover before we give him his bath again. Second, we didn't do this because we forgot, but we shouldn't feed him like any food after his last dinner. So the operation was done like 12-ish or before 12. He brought Sherlock there at 8:30 in the morning, and then they did the operation, and Sherlock had lunch at 12 and then just slept all throughout. And then we were advised to pick him up at the end of the day, which is at around 5 o'clock. Basically, we cannot give food to him after his supper from last night, because anyway, they will be providing lunch for him after the operation. So how much did it cost us on Sherlocks Desexing? There are different hospitals that are available for desexing, but for Sherlock, we have decided to go to this well-recommended hospital by his dog mate in the park, which is in Port Phillip Hospital. It is just in Albert Park, and the cost was $295 and includes everything. His anesthesia, medicines, post-op medicines as well, which is for his pain. If he has pain, then we have to give him that every morning for today, and a $10 cone. The nurse was so good to us, and she didn't ask us to pay for the cone anymore, so she gave us the cone for free. So we saved $10 for that. I'm sorry for this vlog entry for people who I've offended. I do apologize for that, but it is difficult for us as well to have Sherlock undergo this operation. It is not easy for us. It is heartbreaking to see him after his operation, and on his day 1 and 2, it's just devastating. But we just wanted the best for Sherlock, and we just wanted to have him like up to the extent of his lifespan. That's the reason why basically we have agreed to desex Sherlock. For those who have comments or for those who have questions on what can we expect or any other concerns that you have about desexing your dog, I'm free to just comment below this video, reply to any of your concerns if I'm aware of the answer, of course. So that's it to wrap up this vlog. I hope I encourage, or I hope that I didn't offend anyone. So if you like this video, please do like, subscribe, and share this video to your friends who also have queries or concerns regarding desexing a dog. And I hope to see you again to my next video. Thank you again, guys. Cheers. Bye.